I'm in something of a conundrum. Why? What's wrong? What's wrong, Mr. Holmes? I'll tell you. Faithful sidekick. Here's the problem. The studio audience tonight is made up from people from out of town. Some of these people are from the great state of Texas. And some from the great state of Alabama. Both sets of great, proud, patriotic Americans are in the great city of Los Angeles. Clearly, they're not from Los Angeles, but... See, they're in here. They're here for the big college game at the Rose Bowl. It's tomorrow night, isn't it? Is it tomorrow night? Yeah. And it's between the Crimson Tide from Alabama and the Longhorns from Texas. Now, I'm in a conundrum because I like to be liked by everybody. And here's my problem: Texas and Alabama, both great states. I've had sex with people in both of these states. To be honest, more in Texas, but that's only because it's a bigger state. And they're a little more liberal. But... No, they're not, actually, yeah. But here's the problem. Which side do I take? Because the Longhorns, they have a hand signal that goes like this. Ah, I mean, it's a bit more Texas than that. They don't go, ha-ha. You know, so they go, oh, we're the Longhorns, aha. And then, you know, the Alabama, they've got the Roll Tide. They go, Roll Tide. Obviously, again, not quite as effete as that. They all go, Roll Tide. Longhorns, you see, like that. So what I've done is I've decided to combine the two gestures. Like, Roll the Tide, but... It was like this during the election. You know, every night I come out and think, I say the wrong thing here, people are going to kill me for this. That's why I've decided to embrace the great sport of hockey. All right, we'll be right back, everybody.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Priority Mail Flat Rate Boxes, only from the Postal Service. A simpler way to ship.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you've got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Thank you. All right. Now, that's enough. Please, that's enough, everyone. Please calm down. Relax. If you continue making this enthusiastic noise, people are going to know you're from out of town. Please sit down and relax. Try and embrace the LA bitterness. Try and have that look of crushed dreams and disappointment. What do crushed dreams and disappointment look like? That's what it looks like. It's a great day for America. It is a great day for America. But it's a bad day for the newspaper reporters. According to this new survey out, the job ranking, you know, in the job ranking, school janitor is now a better job than reporter. Well, newspapers will go out of business, but kids will always be puking. There'll always be a big bucket of sick for someone to clean up. It's a great day for New York City. The city's homicide rate has hit an all-time low. The bad news is because nobody can afford bullets anymore. What are you gonna do? Forget about it. Who's that? Who am I doing here? Is that meant to be a New York guy that has a gun? Hey, what are you gonna do? Do you remember Mickey Blue Eyes? That's like Mickey Blue Eyes, isn't it? With Hugh Grant as the blinky gangster. Hey, what are you gonna do? Hey, you know Ann Coulter? You know the, you know what I'm talking about, right? Well, she's back in the news again. She went on a tirade against the full-body screeners at the airports. She says it's an invasion of everyone's privacy. I think it's because she doesn't want people to see her penis. It's a joke. I'm kidding. She's a beautiful woman. Do we have a picture of Ann Coulter? There she is. No. Forget about it. Now, yesterday, I spent the entire monologue talking about crabs. You know, the kind that live in the sea. And because there was a new species of crab discovered yesterday, the strawberry crab. Sure, isn't that the name of the place in SpongeBob SquarePants? Anyway, today there's even more exciting news from the sea, which I want to talk about, which I guess this makes it probably Sea Week on the show. Do we have a graphic for Sea Week? Oh, there we do, right. Yeah. I said, now keep in mind Sea Week might not go past tonight, all right? Maybe just see a couple. Anyway, earlier today, there was trouble on the high seas. Sorry, I get distracted thinking about Ann Coulter's penis. We can cut that out. No, there was trouble on the high seas. Now, what was the trouble, Craig, I hear you ask? Was it sharks? Was it pirates? No. Whale hunters. What they did is they ran their ship into rammed some anti-whaling protesters. We've got a clip of it. No one was hurt, but it's terrifying to watch. The whale hunters are on the big boat, and the protesters are on the little boat. Take a look at this. Look. Right, they're on. Here they go, coming up. And then look at that. Now, I saw it. Were you going to applaud there? Take that, hippies! But I saw that footage. I'm outraged. How did those protesters get such a cool-looking boat? That looks like the Batmobile. Didn't that look like the Batmobile, though? I want one of those. I wouldn't use it to protest, and I'd use it to go motorboating on Lake Titicaca. Actually, I support all the conservational groups, the environmental groups like Greenpeace, but nothing makes those guys angrier than whaling, except maybe when you take their weed. That's right. They're all weed-smoking hippies. I'm joking. I'm glad people are out there fighting for animal rights. They disrupt the whaling, they fight the elephant poachers, they fight for the right of dogs to play poker. They're doing work that they should do. Now, the protesters in the little boat had to be evacuated, and they were taken to another boat called, and I'm not kidding, the other boat was called the Bob Barker. I know. And they were thinking of updating the boat and calling it the Drew Carey, but you need a bigger boat. Take that, old friend. Anyway, apparently what happened is that Bob Barker donated money to this particular Save the Whales group, and he got a ship named after him. I said ship. I I think that's why they named the boat after him. I think they say that. I think the real reason is they called the boat the Bob Barkers because it's old and leaky. It's a joke. I love Bob. You know I love Bob. The last time he was on the show, he tried to have me spayed and neutered. Best damn night of my life. What am I talking about? Whales! Whales! I don't think anyone should hunt the whales. It's illegal in most countries. That big boat in the video clip was from Japan, and they hunt more whales than anyone else. Shouldn't they be hunting Godzilla? A whale isn't going to destroy Tokyo. Godzilla is. A whale might nudge up against it. It might come up and go, have a look, and then go away. Godzilla will be right down knocking over the buildings with his tiny little arms in the front. He'll be doing it. Now, the Japanese see that whaling is a part of their long national tradition that goes back for hundreds and hundreds of years. That's why they use the traditional rocket-powered harpoon. Knock it off, Japan. Suitupu ito. Wait a minute, Craig. I thought you were learning to speak Spanish. I am. But whales come first. I've always liked whales. I saw that movie Free Willy about a dozen times when it came out. Then I saw another movie called Free Willy that was about whales. Oh, my God. I thought the Free Willy jokes went extinct in the 80s, but apparently they're making a comeback. All right, we have to take a break, because I'm hungry. I'm going to have some whale. You know, whales can sleep with one eye open, like that. People think that's very impressive, but I don't think it's that impressive. I learned to do that during my first marriage. I didn't want her stealing my tequila. We have to take a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. I'm just firing marshmallows into the audience from... Actually, I would warn you against eating them. They get a bit of spit on them when I put them in there. Actually, I think if you spit them up properly, they would stick to the wall. You're welcome, kids. Anyway, I'm looking around all the different things in my desk because I've got this, I found this, and I found this other thing. Remember this? I used to play with these all the time. Remember, I haven't done this in a while. I heard that some mysterious groups from other planets use these tubes to communicate. In fact, they... What the... Welcome back. Do you know my favourite part of the show so far was when we were doing that sketch thing with the twirling tubes, and then it broke, and then we just kept going. And then I thought, well, how are we going to stop? But we can't stop. We'll have to keep just twirling, twirling, twirling endlessly. Anyway, with it, you know, we'll be able to fix this. You know, listen to this. Do you remember that movie, Crocodile Dundee? Struth, Meg, what are you doing? Fighting crocodiles? You bet I am. What I did there was better than that sketch. To be fair, I didn't go ahead and rehearse that bit there, and I think that's where we fell down. If I've got a rule of thumb in show business, it's this: rehearsal ruins everything. My first guest tonight has got a new show out. It's called Men of a Certain Age, which is on Mondays on TNT. He's a very, very big star, this fella. He's in this show. We've got a clip of it. What, a clip of the show? Yeah, it's a small section of the show so that you recognise what the show is, recognise who the guest is going to be, and you go, oh, maybe I'll watch that show. And that's the whole point of me being here. Take a look at this.
Here.
What the hell happened to Ray? Please welcome Ray Romano, everybody. Ray Romano. What? Oh, you want that?
Somebody could trip and hurt themselves. Enough of you have been hurt already from this thing. Right?
Hey, do you want a shot of fire and marshmallows in my little thing?
Who do I shoot it at?
No, I put my... you
You
can't.
put your lips
Yeah,
in it.
yeah. No, you can't do that. I could trip over that and hurt myself. You be careful.
Yes.
Ray, what's going on with this show? You're having sex in this show?
We don't know. I don't want to give it away, but that's from this Monday's episode, and my character is divorced. He's been married for 20 years, and it's his first date in 20 years. He's going on his first date, so he don't know. He don't know what's going on out there.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
What happened to you, man? You're Ray.
Well, I was, first of all, I did a show where I was with Patty Heaton, who was here last night.
Who was here last night? Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw.
Yeah, I bet you better not be showing that stuff to Patty. She's a good Christian girl. If she sees that show, she'll go mad.
Yeah, she's a good Christian girl who, if I can quote from last night, you guys conspired to leave poop in the dressing room for me. I'm not making that up. Am I making that up? I'm not making that up.
No, you're not making it up. But, to be fair, we didn't actually do it.
Well, to be fair, for 9 years, I took enough from her.
All right, fair enough.
Sorry. We
We beat that.
Yeah.
Listen, if that's the worst thing that happens in this show, then that sketch has been already cut out.
That's right.
So it's all good. Now, this show is about the divorced man, hasn't it?
It's three guys. It's not myself. It's Scott Bakula and also Andre Braugher, who's a great actor, Andre Braugher.
They're great. Now, Scott Bakula, he was in the Time Flip show. What was the name of that show?
Quantum
Leap.
Yeah, he was in Quantum Leap.
I always thought it'd be good to have Scott Bakula play Dracula in a movie.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be awesome? Scott Bakula as Dracula.
Yeah.
I'd
and
go
I
see
should
it.
play somebody...
Ray Romano
as... Cheese. Romano
who's
Cheese.
Dracula's henchman. This is not going to work.
You better spin that thing.
No. How have you been? Have you been back in Italy again? Last time I saw you, you were back in Italy.
Yeah, I was over the summer. No, this, for Christmas, we went to... And the day after Christmas, we went to Mexico. We did a little Mexico trip.
Really? How did you get on there?
Fine. But if I remember, I hate to go back on the poop theme, but if I remember my last time here, I told you about Italy.
Yeah, you said it was very healthy for you
and
there.
And it just made things more pleasant. If you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Efficient is the word I think you're looking for.
Yes, much more efficient.
Yeah.
Mexico, just the opposite.
Too efficient, what we saying? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, by the way, love going there. I'm not saying anything bad
about Mexico,
no.
but it
just,
happened to you, right?
I overdid it a little.
Yeah, well, you overdid what? Did you get drunk?
No. The eating and the fooding and the my stomach.
Is this a tradition for you to go to Mexico at Christmas?
No, our tradition is to go somewhere.
Right.
You know, to get away from the relatives. You know? Yeah.
That's the opposite of Christmas.
No,
Why should you get away with it? The rest of us have to deal with our damn relatives.
Well, you spend Christmas with the relatives.
Right.
And then the next day you say, I have to leave the country.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
Yes.
And was it a kind of like beachy type holiday? Were you surfing and?
Yeah, I did a little surfing.
Did you see any whales or whalers?
I did. I know. You had a little thing on whales. Didn't see any whales. No. We went
crabs
surfing. No, I showered and get the thing. Yeah. No, it was fun. It was great. The whole the kids and all that, and everybody's there. And
do you wear sunscreen?
I do wear sunscreen. Yeah.
Gotta wear sunscreen, right?
Yeah. I go to.
Do you wear Speedos on the beach or?
Well, there's nude sunbathing there, and.
Do you nude sunbathe?
Well, here's the thing. The sunscreen issue with when you're naked.
Yeah.
Because the weird thing
50,
is,
I'd be looking for, right?
Well, it's an odd thing because the more you put on, the more you need. If you know what I'm saying. You understand?
I do understand, and there's another thing that I find mysterious about nude sunbathing. That without getting too graphic about this, there seems to be parts of me that are tan without ever seeing the sun.
That's weird. That's weird. Well, by the way, no, I don't. I don't nude sun.
You don't nude sun?
No,
you can't because the TMZs and the paparazzi, they'd go down there and they'd say, look, everybody loves Ray and Ray loves everybody. That's what they'd be saying.
Yeah. They don't want me.
Oh, yes, they do.
They don't want me.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. They don't want to see me naked. No.
I do. I don't.
You should watch Monday night. Watch Monday.
Do you have a sex scene in this thing?
I have my first. I had I guess on Raymond. Did I have? We did.
Well,
but it's sitcom.
Yeah.
It's sitcom sex.
It was kind of like, oh.
Yeah, you do a little funny thing, and then there's a rim shot, and you go to commercial. Yeah.
But this is cable sex scene. This is kind of like
No.
This is all like ooh, like that.
No, you're thinking of HBO.
Oh.
This is TNT sex.
Right.
TNT sex.
Which is a little more than CBS sex, though. It's got to be, right?
Oh, I'm not complaining.
Right.
It was nerve-wracking, but I'm married, so
Yes, I was going to say, does Mrs. Romano have anything to say about this?
Oh, my whole thing is, and I've said this before, whenever she complains about anything I do, I just tell her to go cry in a bag of money. That's all. That's an old saying. Yeah. It's a big bag. It's a very big bag. Yeah.
You be careful about talking like that.
She doesn't watch. She doesn't. Nothing against your show.
Yeah.
But she doesn't watch anything I'm on. She really doesn't. No. So I can say whatever I want right now. She's not going to watch. No.
That's not very supportive.
But she's been very supportive. She's not in the business, which is great. I met her in a bank. we were both tellers in a bank in Queens, New York. That's where I met her. She was the third woman I asked out at the bank. The first two said no.
And look at them now, still working in the bank. While Mrs. Romano cries into a bag of money.
Yeah.
But I guess if they work in the bank, they could cry into a bag of money too. But it's just
it's just not their money.
Wouldn't be their money.
It's not their money. Yeah.
But
she did okay.
Does she not get jealous about that kind of thing?
It's TV sex. Here's the thing. She's almost doing the same thing. It's a woman pretending to enjoy sex with me. That's what it is. Yes. So she identifies with it. Yeah. And she's taking notes. Oh, that's how you do it.
So your sex scene is with a woman then?
Yes. I don't want to give it away. It's a date. Let's just say it's my first date. It's a blind date. It's the first date for this character in 20 years. And
You've been married a long time. Do you even remember dating? No.
No, I wasn't. I didn't date a lot. My wife was like the third woman I went out with.
Really?
Yeah.
And the other two were the two at the bank that you didn't go out with?
One was, I don't even think she knows we went out. Does that make sense?
Did you make her up? Was she imaginary?
I can't.
Was her name something Snuffleupagus? Was that?
I don't even know.
Wow,
Sex. You know what I do? Here's the thing with being married a long time and dating. Not dating, but being married a long time. And I talk about sex and I joke about it. But I'm finding out, because we have 4 kids.
Yeah.
So it's just timing. You got to have the right timing. Because I joke about how I don't have, say, my wife and she turns me down. I'm finding now that, and you're newly married, so but you've been around there, so you know.
Hey.
But the morning, I have a much better batting average in the morning. Yes, there's a higher percentage of success with my attempts. Well, I'll tell you why. There's a reason. First of all, she's not tired. She can't use that excuse, right? She's had a good 8 hours.
Yeah. You've had a good night's sleep. How was your sleep? Good, right?
Yes.
Come here. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Second of all, in her head, she's going to shower anyway, right?
I'm with you on this so far.
Right. No, the mornings are better. Yeah. It's still far and few between, but yeah.
Oh no, come on.
Here's the downside of the morning. Well, the good thing is also she's still kind of sleepy, so I'm not really in focus yet. You know what I mean?
Does she wear glasses or contact lenses or anything?
She does wear glasses. Yeah.
Well, there you are. Before she gets her glasses on.
That's right.
I'm gonna try a bit more of that morning thing. Plus, I don't know about you, but when I wake up in the morning, good morning, everyone.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
The team's already on the bus.
That's right.
What's that, the Texas?
Well, yeah, no, do you follow the college football at all?
Yeah, I follow
right.
a little bit, not as much as pro. I'm a big Jet fan. I don't know if there are any Jet fans out there, but we're in the playoffs. Well, there's Jet fans out there. There's Jet fans out there.
No, there'll be some out there, I'm sure.
We're in the playoffs. We made the playoffs.
Yes, I know. Congratulations. That's lovely.
I mean, for a Jet fan.
You'll be getting your own stadium next.
They do have they have a new stadium.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. No, I'm a big Jet fan.
But are you going to watch the game in Pasadena, the Longhorns and the Rolling Tidy Crimsons?
Yeah. I'm not, but that's what this is, right?
Yeah, well, actually, the last time the Longhorns played here, it was against USC, right? Yeah.
They won, right?
They did at the very last minute, and I had called it on the show the night before.
I said,
yeah, everybody was saying
so what
it was
are you calling now? What are you?
I wouldn't dream of doing that tonight.
That was a weird gesture.
Yeah.
That was a weird gesture.
That was like, don't ask me. Don't ask me, Ray.
In Italian.
Yeah. Hey, we're out of time, Ray. Yeah.
We had fun though, right?
It was better than that thing. That was terrible. Huh?
We can edit it. We can make it tight.
No, I'm going to leave it in. I think the folks should know just how crap this show is. I don't want to conceal from the American public this terrible train wreck.
Keep it real.
Yeah.
I got my. I didn't even know this. Look at this. This is tacky.
I like that.
This is why my wife won't sleep with me right here. Look at what I'm wearing on national television.
What, the golf socks?
Is this national television, by the way?
Nah.
No, but it's golf socks that are fraying. Look at that. It's almost.
That's all right. It's kind of that says I'm a man of the people. I don't have time to be messing around having good socks.
Matter of fact.
You got to keep that.
I'll give it to somebody.
All right, Ray Romano, everybody. We got. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the show that will go down in the Museum of Television History as the one where we did that, and everybody went, "What the hell is that?" Go, everybody. Good luck, people who are enjoying sport. My next guest is a legendary musician. His latest album is called Anything Goes. Please welcome the American treasure that is Herb Alpert, everybody. Herb Alpert. you, my friend. You're looking good. I like your top. It's very colourful. Yeah, very nice.
Not hurt you.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Well, thank you so
much. Is this album up for a Grammy or one of the songs?
The second song that I do tonight.
Yeah, you're going to do two songs?
Besame Mucho, up for Grammy.
Up for a Grammy?
Best
Congratulations,
pop,
that's fantastic.
And the interesting part of it, man, it was written. Yeah. Okay. It was written by a young lady in Mexico City, Consuelo Velasquez. This is like one of the most recorded songs in the history of pop music, Besame Mucho, before her 16th birthday, which is pretty extraordinary.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
How come then kids today can't do that? How come they all...
You know, they probably can.
They can, of course they can.
They're not getting exposed like they used to.
Well, you used to have A&M, right?
Yeah.
That was your record company, and you had, didn't you have the Sex Pistols and all sorts
Well,
on them?
yeah, we had some Scottish groups too.
Did you really?
Yeah.
None that I was in. Yeah.
We heard about you, man. You're a drummer. Yeah, we heard about
you. Now you're singing with the wife tonight, aren't you?
She's singing.
She's singing. You were saying you'll be playing the.
I sing a little bit with her, but she's a singer. She was the lead singer with Brazil '66, Lani Hall.
Yeah, huh? And you married her.
Yeah. Are you kidding? All that money in the bags that she got me.
Did she cry into the money bags too?
Yeah.
Do you speak Spanish, Herb?
Spanish is my first language, but I don't speak it. I never did. You know, it's like I've been trying to speak Spanish for the last 40 years.
But you do quite a lot of Mexican music, right? Don't you? You're very heavily influenced by that part of the world, aren't you?
I was originally, you know, the Tijuana Brass. I was.
Right.
I got inspired by a bullfight. That was about it.
What is the story of the bullfight then? You don't like bullfights, do you?
You know, I liked them for a few moments, and then all of a sudden, wow, they're gory. They're not fun.
Well, that's what ends. Yeah, it starts off the bull's running around, everybody's happy, and then something terrible happens to the bull.
Absolutely. Yeah. Boy, they drag him out of the arena, you know. So
it's not really a fight, is it? To be honest,
it's not a fight, but you know, I was inspired by a fight that I saw. It was Carlos Arusa, Mexican bullfighter. He was fighting on a white horse.
Right.
He never touched the horse. The reins were wrapped around his waist.
Right.
And he was giving the horse directions by the movement of his body. He was fighting the bull, and he put the bull in the middle of the arena, put the horse away, and walked across the arena to get his sword because he was going to kill the bull on foot.
Yeah.
So he was like 3 inches from the bull, never looking at the bull, just walking. And the bull was staring at him, and you know, my heart was going like, "Wow, man, that takes courage." So.
Yeah, it's pretty rough on the bull.
But I fought a
bull,
bull.
isn't it?
I fought a bull in.
I know, man. I get kind of upset about the whole bullfighting thing.
Yeah, no more for me.
Yeah. Have you ever done it?
Yes.
You fought a bull?
I fought a bull in Mexico. He did.
Are you a vegetarian now? Just say yes. It'll keep the letters down.
You know, I tried it, man. It doesn't work for me.
Really, vegetarian? Yeah. I tried it until then I smelled a bacon sandwich in an airport. I was like, couldn't help myself. It was like, you know, when the dog smells a ham in the Tom and Jerry cartoons?
Yeah.
And you're like... That was like that. So we got to take a break, but you're going to come back and you're going to perform for us tonight.
Yeah,
with Alpert and Lani Hall will be performing tonight. We'll be right back, everybody. Alpert. Welcome back. My next guests are a legendary music duo. They're here performing a medley from their Grammy-nominated new album, Anything Goes. Please welcome Herb Alpert and Lani Hall, everybody. Herb Alpert.
Fascinating rhythm, you got me on the go. Fascinating rhythm, I'm all a quiver. What a mess you're making. The neighbors wanna know why I'm always shaking, just like a flipper. Each morning I wake up with the sun, to find at night no work has been done. I know that once it didn't matter, but now you're doing wrong. When you start to chatter, I'm unhappy. Won't you take a day off? Decide to run along somewhere far away off and
No, we have to have the Spanish one. I said I was going to do the Spanish one. You can't have the... Have you got the Spanish one now? All right, play the Spanish one. Hey, it's all right. Just keep going. Just play the Spanish one. I'm not cutting this out. All right, just play the Spanish one then. Go, play the Spanish one. Go.
Aprendimos en el programa, señor Craig.
Ay, Chihuahua.